weird. It's almost 7. It's 6:54 and it's still dark. I set the alarm for 6 because I know I have to be out of here by 12:30. So I was in bed. Since yesterday, I've been deleting emails, like on this iPhone here. Oh, wait a minute, where is it? Where is this camera? Right there. Okay, so that's where I'm looking. It's weird because I'm veering. If I'm in the middle, you don't see me. You don't see my eyes focusing on the right spot. But anyways, I just woke up. Since yesterday, I've been working on deleting emails from this phone. I have Gmail, the Gmail app, which is what I use. I've been much better clearing it out, at least the junk stuff, but not all of it. I have to go back to like 2017 or even earlier with Gmail. Actually, I did. Gmail, I did, but I had to do it on my computer because Gmail only uploads like a month at a time. It's weird. I don't know. I have to set something in the settings, but I didn't feel like doing that, so I just went to the computer. I did that several months ago, and I've been upkeeping. But now it's I was wondering if it syncs with the actual iPhone email app, and I'm not 100% sure. And then there's other stuff I need to delete anyways, because you keep going through, and some things that you've saved or that you didn't touch, they kind of are no longer useful, so you delete them. That's where I'm at now with the iPhone email app. So I got into the momentum since yesterday. I am now on, I actually I did about 4 months. June, May, June, July, August, September. I did 4 months of deleting in bed when I woke up. I was doing other stuff on the phone, and then I got to that, and then I knocked out 4 months. So if I got to get to 2017, I'm thinking it's 2017 because I got my first iPhone then. We'll see how it goes. It's something that seems possible in the next few days to finish. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take that on as a task. Of course, in between everything else, it doesn't seem that overwhelming. Considering I saw that there were 31,000 emails, and I need to free up space on my phone. I need to remove a lot of pictures I've taken because I take pictures of attendance sheets and exams, like when I do CPR classes. So then I have to transfer those, and they built up a lot now since I, was suspended and reinstated. I have to take like at least 30 different pictures of each time I teach a class, which is another reason why I'm only teaching 2 classes. It's really complicated. Anyways, that's that. I've been anxious all night. So, I'm just looking at my day, but confident that I have everything written down here. But my mind was racing, which is rare. More like nightmares, I guess, which is rare also. Yeah. I sent out the resume yesterday to this place where I took my new CPR course, which I'm trying to get certified for. They have it's a community center, and they have a gym there, and I want to work there. It's a small place. So I sent my resume there. I didn't call, but I said, when's the best time to call you? And we'll see. Maybe I'm way too experienced. I don't know. I don't know what the story is, but because they usually have like students there, from what I saw when I was there. I gotta try. It took me 2 weeks to send it. Because I thought I would be able to call and then send it as I was calling, but I'm like, no, I just sent it yesterday. And I reviewed it first. So, a little bit of traction going. And then I got to message someone who wants a massage. I got to make sure at least part of my place is clean. It's really a pigsty with things on the floor. The leak there. I turned off the water before going to bed, so to make sure at least the top of the sink wasn't leaking. The bottom is still okay, because I shut off the local water, but the top keeps leaking and then drips onto the floor. So, monitoring that, and when things get a little stable, I could then. This is to buy time, so then I could look for a plumber. You know, it's tough. When I had my businesses, I was overwhelmed by a lot of stuff. First of all, because I was talked into buying these businesses, and when a fridge goes down, it's like I try to, spending money out the wazoo, which is why I never made any money, and I lost money. Whereas all you have to do is just pull back, you know, make alternative arrangements, and then search for the best price for a repair or for a new one at like an auction or whatever. But in my head, everything had to be done right now. It's like everything was urgent, and that's not true. So that's something that I learned. So that's why I have the plumbing going, and it's like, okay, shut off the water, use the sink here, use the bathtub if I need to for water. And it's hard. It's really hard for me psychologically. But really trying to build those behaviors, deal with the situation. Deal with the situation, but don't react. That's the thing about borderline. Don't react. Pull back. Um, what was the expression? Oh, respond, don't react. So, need to get a good plumber, but I need to do everything else, and it's on the list of things to do. Stabilize everything. And it's difficult when you have like a million things that you need to respond to, or oh, no, I don't use it as sunscreen, but it just smells good, so I bought it. I love smelling things, and of course cocoa butter. And this is a new one. I have one already. But anyways, that was a tangent. It was just next to me. So, again, I've been watching James Clear videos because there's not that much interesting stuff popping up on my feed. It ebbs and flows depending, you know. Get hooked on one thing for a few days, then I get bored of it, then I gotta go to the next thing, and then sometimes I need to go back to it depending. You know what I mean? I like YouTube for that. You know, it's a lot better than I guess people who would just go through channel surfing. I guess that's what you call it. When people used televisions, um, I never really used a television. I did for a certain amount of time when I lived on my own, but then I stopped. Um, but so the thing that comes back is, you know, keeping a clean place. Obviously, I don't keep a clean place because I'm busy, but also because my parents never did. So those are the habits I learned. I never learned good habits, and I was never in the army to make your bed when you get up. You know those things. So like I don't have those habits. Um, but I've been trying for 14 years, I guess. No, since I bought this place. But but for a period of time, I had a cleaning lady when I was training people here more often. You know, but not anymore. I don't want that. And um, it's about developing the habits. I find that I'm a little better. Like, okay, my countertop is disgustingly dirty right now, but it gets dirty very quickly because I eat a lot and I'm home a lot. But my point being is that at least e- there's always a constant cleaning of it anyways. It's a habit anyways. It's never perfect. It's never perfectly clean because it's just too much and I have things to do, but at least it's a habit of a certain to a certain point to take care of it. You know what I mean? That's an improvement. And of course, cooking at home has been a habit that's been a big change. Although I'm loosening up on a bit because when I teach, because when I teach, my I'm not technically fasting, but I'm fasting when I teach because I don't eat. You know, I don't make food. It's a conscious decision. But when I'm doing like a lot of time, and I want to do something else after, I'll go to the dollar store and get some chocolate bars, which is not the best choice, but it's a conscious decision because I'm sick of those chocolates. You know, so it's a conscious decision. It's not out of emotional eating. It's just I need to get just you know surge my blood sugar up for it a little bit before I get home. Um, other than that, the cooking at home is good. There was a time just a couple days ago where I was eating only rice because I was running out of food, and I'm not stressed out over that, you know. And then I got some food a couple days ago. Got some potatoes and carrots. Um, and a big bag of apples. I have these beans that smell sour, and I've been still eating them. I'm gonna empty that out finally and clean that the pressure cooker. But I've been eating rotten beans, but I don't notice a difference. So, um, whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. That's the least of my worries. It's better that than rotten meat. I don't eat meat for that reason. Because food poisoning, I feel that. You know, you're throwing up and no. So, um, yeah. Okay. We're gonna put on the something on YouTube. Do the first batch of cleaning this area. Should I show you? I don't want to show you. All right, I'll show you. Okay. Clear that up a bit. Just chug through it every day. That's a thing that I always have a lot of resistance everywhere, and I'm trying to like. Well, first of all, right now I'm not thinking about it, so that's a good thing. But it'd be better if I have less resistance on a lot of things, which is why when I'm doing the emails now, deleting it, the resistance was relieved because it just kind of popped up as an urgent to take care of, and I could do it in a few days, and it won't greatly affect my life because I finished. the thing I needed to do for my CPR, one step so I can go on to another one, then go back to my CPR. Just tracking all that, which is, I seem to be good at that, and I've gotten better at it. So, all right.